howdy. What's up, boys? Alter Ego. We're back. Fuck, we got a banger for you today. We're going to be watching the new Black Ops 6 Zombies gameplay trailer. Okay, we'll have to watch Mr. Alec JD's. Shout out to him. Hey, buddy's got motion blur on, which I don't like. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it. I think we're back for the OG fucking BO3 days, man. We got Gobblegums. We got Round Base back. We got a great map. I think we're back in the days where with BO3 with the great map releases. I think all the maps that released, including Chronicles, were all bangers on BO3, man. They were great. Good stuff, good stuff. There's AI enemies being attacked and such, as you just seen there. But he gets a rocket launcher. normal box rolls for us normal people. The gore when you kill zombies, like explosions and stuff, looks really good. Just a heads up, you might hear my son in the background. Nothing I can do. He's my baby boy, so sometimes he likes to talk. I would say overall the graphics look really good for the most part. I wish they would have left HUD on, but I get it's more cinematic. So obviously, like, watch this explosion. Look how good this looks. I watched the first part of it. Like, that looks really good, man. And then I watched about 5 minutes of it, but later on you'll see fucking enemies being exploded. There's the Gobblegums. See, this is why I wish the HUD was on, because you could see what kind of Gobblegums are in the game. This one, it's a green one. I couldn't even see the image of it, but who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. See, I played Cold War. I didn't really like Cold War Zombies. I still think BO3. I always go back to BO3. Custom zombies are original maps for playing zombies. I don't like any other, you know, like the OG BO1 I'll play. All the older zombies were good. BO3 from the ones before was definitely the best. But I think this may be a step in the right direction for a proper round base with all the stuff. This is gonna make the zombie community very happy, I think. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to play, man. Like, look at the gore, man. Look at the explosions, the ragdoll effects. Let's turn this down a little bit. You got the... Those remind me of the BL3 or BL1 enemies from Kino and 5, the little crawlers, but these ones are more spider-like. There's a meme going around right now that the bloaters, those chubbier enemies, are everyone's calling him Tim the Tap Man. It's funny. It's just a joke. He doesn't look like that at all. Obviously. Those zombies are obese. I don't think Timmy's obese in any way. Oh yeah, they just shot a guy in the morgue suit. The body bag. I have to say that the camos look really cool. I'm excited to get my hands on it and see how it actually plays. Or see more gameplay of the just running around the map, someone else playing with HUD and everything. Anyways, we're back. Supposedly there's what was I gonna say? There's presets for your HUD, so you can make it like simple. You can take away the health bars from like Cold War and the damage numbers, the crit spots. You can turn all that off, or you can make it like a preset like BL3 where it's just you get hit markers and you got like the simplistic HUD and you know stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And obviously you can see Buddy on a boat right now. From what I've heard, that you could swim this or you can ride in a boat, but you'll see in a moment here that there's like a squid-like enemy. It'll show up right here on the left. Got a Kraken zombie in the game. We don't know yet if you can kill him or not though, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like, look at these grenade explosions, man. Watch. Look, they just blow apart. This reminds me of BL1 gore in the campaign and stuff. You can blow limbs off. Like, that looks really good. The ragdoll effects look super good. Look at that zombie, man. He just blew off the wall. That's what I like to see. I like stuff like that. I don't like killing a zombie and he just lays down like he just got hit by a pillow or something. That doesn't really make sense, but I'm sure you know what I mean. There's that new animations that you could do while you're I can't remember what they're calling it, but where you can crouch and then you can 360 around, but your whole body turns. You don't just stay prone. So you can 360 and then look forward and you're on your back rather than just laying down and moving around. Omni movement, I think they call it, or something. I think this is the most excited I've been for zombies since BL3. I haven't bought a Call of Duty since Call of Duty Cold War. I played Warzone at the beginning. I haven't touched it. I'm not interested. I haven't played multiplayer since Cold War, and I didn't even really like Cold War, in my opinion. I thought it was okay, but the graphics look similar to Cold War, or pretty close. The aesthetic looks similar, but the zombies map look a lot darker and more gory, more horror elements, which is a nice touch. Yeah, like, look at those ragdolls. Oh, that's cool, man. Oh, and there's a new save and exit feature. So if you're a solo player, you're playing a solo game, and say you get to round 20 and you got a bunch of, you know, dual upgrade weapons and a bunch of points, and you say you started the Easter egg and you're almost done, and then you got to go pick up your kids from school or something, right? You can save. When you exit the game, there's an option where you can save and exit, and then a week later you can come up and pick up right where you left off, because it creates a save file of the game instance where you can just pick it up right where you left. So right now, if I save and exit right in front of these zombies and chose to save and exit, it would let me come back whenever time frame I wanted to and start right from here. So no more do you got to find a glitch spot or get somebody to, if you're playing with other people, to train and run around, and when you go take a piss or something, you could just save and exit, and then say you want to come back the next day and play right where you left off, and you'll be able to. That's the new perk as well. It's a melee perk. It enhances melee, so you can. There'll be a slot where you have dedicated melee weapons, and then it'll work along with that as well. So this guy doesn't have a melee weapon, so he just uses his hands. But if you have a melee weapon in that slot, it'll enhance that that weapon slot for that melee weapon. Say like a baseball bat or a Bowie knife or whatever. I don't know what kind of weapons they have, but that's a cool touch. I like how seamless you can just jump in water and swim around. That's awesome. Oh, there's Timmy. And I think this looks great. So those spider enemies they see there, supposedly they can mutate into bigger enemies and stronger enemies if you don't take them out. So they'll run around the map and mutate enemies, and eventually it turns into like a big glob mess enemy type that we haven't seen before, which I've seen in the a little picture or something there. I haven't seen them in action yet, so I guess we'll see that. Look at that tentacle trap, man. That's pretty cool. Look how gory that is. Love to see it. Watch this game get banned in countries for the gore. But you could see it happening already. It's by far the goriest Call of Duty we've seen, I'd say. He popped some sort of gobblegum there. I don't know if that's for a better box chance or a wonder weapon to come out, but anyways, he got one of the wonder weapons. So this thing shoots a laser, and if you run out of ammo, it turns into like an echo device that stuns and pushes enemies back. You'll see it here in a moment. This part. It slows down the enemies. And then it causes them to do more damage for other weapons as well, from what I've heard. It looks cool. This is probably the coolest wonder weapon we've had in a long time. Oh, and those big mech enemies, once you kill them, you can take their weapon off the ground too. Like that shoots that big pulse weapon or whatever it's called. And this is the enemy I was talking about, where the spiders mutate into him eventually. It's definitely a big horror theme in this one. I'm hyped, man. BL3 glory days are back. That's a cool M16 or M14. I don't know if that's with the weapon crafting or what. Oh, also they're bringing back. You guys remember in BL3 how you could customize each and every zombie's weapon, minus like you know, like the wonder weapons and whatnot. So you can customize them just like BL3, and whenever you buy that weapon off the wall or get it from the box, it'll have those set perks that you put on it, which is pretty cool. Not like where Cold War where you had a one set loadout, which was, I didn't like that at all. I thought that was retarded. And then you get like customized weapons from the box with their own attachments and shit on them, stuff like like that I didn't like. But this way, it's just like BL3. You can customize your weapons. And whatever you put on, say if you put a suppressor or extended mag or whatever, it'll be on that weapon. Or a reticle when you pick it up from the box, which is pretty cool. You can also play as those guys too, the armored guys. There's some sort of upgrade or perk or something buildable that when you get enough scrap or something, you can make him, and then it's like an injection, and you inject yourself and you become him for a short amount of time. This is what I was talking about, where you can pick his weapon up when you kill him. You don't get to keep it forever though, it runs out of ammo. This is, yeah, right here. This is the injection. Fuck, that's cool, man. No more getting fucked up by panzers while you're playing BL3. You gotta basically become a panzer now. But a beefier, better version. It's a cool idea, and I think it's awesome. It's going to be fun to use, but the idea that you just inject yourself and you have armor and you become him doesn't really make any sense. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a video game, so. Alright, well, that wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm fucking hyped for this game, man. BL3 glory days. Zombies are back, round-based. It's going to be awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.